next guest produced, shot, and edited a music video parody in St. Pete that's basically every parent's fantasy, and it went viral. Take a look at this. And if you're familiar with Office Space, you would recognize that that's a play on one of the scenes from that movie. Janie Porter, welcome to Daytime.
Thank you so much.
So you put that out there. At any time knows that that is a fantasy to just go out and beat the heck out of it.
The Legos, the toys that talk, they sometimes go off in the middle of the night and scare you half to death. I mean, I could go on and on with all the annoying toys that are out there. Somehow my kids have all of them, but it was a great stress reliever taking those all to the park with my best friends and a bottle of wine.
And where did you post it originally?
I posted it on my blog, shejustglows.com, and a website called Scary Mommy picked it up, and it sort of took off from there, I think, because it's kind of gratifying and satisfying to even just watch that happen, just the beating of the toys.
How many views have you gotten? And feedback?
Probably thousands. Yeah, I mean, it's something that people share and like to laugh about, and it's kind of a universal thing that I think a lot of parents can relate
sure.
to.
Look at that. You really go to town.
Oh, yeah. You know, if you're going to do anything, do it well.
Let's talk about your blog, She Just Glows. It's not about really glamorizing motherhood, is it? It's just about real life struggles. The struggle is real.
The struggle is so real. Absolutely. I mean, a big part of my message, I started the blog a couple years ago, and I had been a TV news reporter and then went straight to being a stay-at-home mom.
Now, what was that like? Because sadly, a lot of people in this industry find their whole identity in being on TV, and they have a very hard time when they get off TV being able to figure out who they are. Did you struggle with that?
I think a lot of people, if you put so much into your career, no matter what it is, it's really hard to all of a sudden walk away from that. And as much as you're honored and thrilled to be, for me, raising my children and being able to stay home, I'll be honest, I went into it thinking it'd be really easy. I was used to getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go cover news stories around Tampa Bay and other cities, and I thought it'd be just so fun to sit home in my pajamas all day and play with my baby, who would be perfect, and sleep through the night. Yeah, so I started the blog just with the initial message of saying, hey, you know what? This is hard. It's challenging. And let's own that and be real about it and not feel like we need to portray that it's just this perfect dream world, which is something that you see a lot out there on social media and other places.
Yeah, what kind of messages do you get from other moms through your blog?
It's so awesome, Cindy, because I can't tell you how great it feels when I get emails and comments, which I do quite a bit, saying, thank you. I felt so alone. I felt like I was the only person who was having a hard time. I'm a lawyer. I'm, a doctor. I work at a fast food joint,
right.
Whatever it is. But I thought being with my kids would be so easy, and it's not. Kids are their own person. They're not robots.
And you're responsible for that.
And they don't come with a manual, unfortunately.
Look at your beautiful children. They are just wonderful.
You.
Now, you did a social media cleanse recently?
I did. I found that I was really getting kind of into a crutch when I was bored. I would be on my phone, and I would just be like, oh, what's on Facebook? Oh, wait, I just checked it 5 minutes ago. Same with Instagram. And I was feeling kind of like negative and weighed down by this. And I'm normally a positive person. And so what I ended up doing was logging off from all social media on my phone for a few weeks. And it was so amazing. Wonderful. It was such a relief. My closest friends knew that, I was off Facebook, so I wouldn't see everything. And of course, I missed out on a few things. But the reality was I was checking it so often when I was bored. And even though it was just a few minutes here and there, I was just filling my mind with noise. It was someone I barely know their kid lost a tooth or their
Right.
husband got a new job, and I don't need to know all that.
Well, this is from a blogger. So she's saying, take a break from the social media. Janie, thank you very much.
Oh, so great to be here. Thank you.
I love your video. Really funny. I can't wait to see the next one. We'll be right back with more Daytimes. Don't go away.